According to the commonly accepted mythology, the popular propaganda, and the empty promises, martial artists do not require strength training. A real fight can be decided through sound technique rather than brute strength. Yet throughout history into the present day, the world's greatest martial artists have advocated good strength development programs to supplement their skill training. What is my own strength-based training? On this vlog, we'll look at a typical example of one of my regular routines. My name is Jamie Clubb. This is Club Chimera Martial Arts. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this particular video and also check out clubchimera.com for our many services. So the first thing I'd like to get clear is that I am not a strength coach. I have worked with strength coaches, I have worked with weightlifting coaches and powerlifting coaches and athletes of all those particular areas of expertise. It is not my area of expertise. My objective here, which comes under clarification, those of you know the clarification, skepticism, individuality approach I take to all of my training in martial arts. The clarification objective here is that I want to achieve better strength to aid my martial arts techniques. I want to make my techniques more efficient and more effective. So I look at weight training exercises, resistance-based exercises that are going to improve those techniques. Coming to the skepticism side of the CSI, I am a big advocate of looking at science-based routines, looking at the best exercises that work for me, which then now dovetails into individuality. So the individuality, which is very much at the core of this particular video, this is the routines that are working for me. Now, my routines have changed a lot over the years and they will change again over time. But however, I have found a few consistent exercises that I think are important for me at my particular stage in life and have worked for me over the years, and I see are consistently working for other people who have similar objectives as me. So that's the individuality. But with that in mind, you'll have your own limitations, your own strengths, your own weaknesses that won't make this the perfect routine for you. So this is a typical routine that I'm currently studying at the moment, that I'm currently using for my own strength development. Coming back to the main point here again, being a martial artist, strength training is a supplement to my main training. It's important, it goes hand in hand with it, but at the same time my priority will always be on the development of specific skills. So the maintenance and development of specific skills relating to martial arts training, in my case mixed martial arts and the component arts that make up a mixed martial arts training, and self-defense techniques, strategies, tactics. My strength training should never be more than my main martial arts training. This is really, really important. You can easily get sucked into another activity. This is something I describe as the Calypso Effect when we look at martial arts cross-training, but it also can happen with other areas of cross-training that we use for auxiliary training, that we use to supplement our main martial arts training. You can easily get sucked into that. I've been guilty of that trap with some auxiliary training. Weight training can become quite addictive, just like a lot of cardio exercise routines can become very addictive, and then what you end up doing is you end up training all that area for the sake of that area. Now, it's fine to immerse yourself in those particular disciplines to learn them properly. I'm not against that. And it's fine to decide that, well, you know what, I like this as well as martial arts, so you do that alongside. But what the problem becomes is when you still describe yourself or identify yourself as a martial artist or a person involved with self-protection training, and you are spending most of your time doing weight training or most of your time doing some other form of exercise routine or activity, sport. With that in mind, I do 3 strength-based workouts a week, sometimes 4. If I've had a good week of training, I'll try and fit in a 4th strength routine, but I try to do 3. Occasionally it's 2. I have a hectic schedule. I have a very changing schedule, a lot of different responsibilities, a lot of different demands. So I'm hoping that I'll get some viewers who'll be watching this will find a connection there. So you have my sympathy, you have my empathy if you have a hectic schedule and you need to change and adapt all the time. And that's the important thing, you need to be consistent. So sometimes I'll do 2 weight training routines a week. Sometimes I won't do a weight training routine at all for that particular week. It's been that busy, and the martial arts training must always be my priority. You must always prioritize your activity, your sport, your discipline. But obviously, if the time is there, I like to try and get 3 in a week, and that's what I generally do. Those 3 routines are all focused on 3 different exercises, 3 different lifts. So I have a deadlift day, I have a squat day, and I have a press day. So they're the 3 main areas of training, and each one of those, there are various different versions of those exercises, and I do mix things up quite a bit, but for the main part, and what I do most, is the conventional deadlift, the back squat, and an overhead press, which is both the military press and then going into a push press. On this vlog, we're going to look at my deadlift day. My deadlift day begins with 4 exercises to warm up and activate the right muscle groups. I begin with Indian press-ups, I change to single leg raises, I then do pull-ups, and then dumbbell swings. These exercises are great for activating the right muscle groups and to get me in readiness for the deadlifts that will follow. I begin with a lower range of movement and intensity and gradually increase that intensity. The idea here is to just raise the body temperature and to get me just ready to use the right muscle groups in the right way. I then begin with a light set of deadlifts. I then progress to a heavier weight. And then the final 3 sets of my deadlift lift are my heaviest lift, which I like to do up to 6 reps. So that's. I then default down to conditioning. All the weightlifting that will follow here will not be for heavy lifts. They'll be for medium range lifts. I do single arm presses, here given as a type of slightly elevated floor press. I do that so I get a full range of movement on that single arm press. Again, that's effective for body punching. I then change to squats, goblet squats in this instance here. It's good for a good range of flexibility. And then finish again on the dumbbell swings, but with a heavier weight. I use this as a triple set, a superset of 3 exercises. And then, because I'm a martial artist, I finish with a round on the bag, or up to 5 rounds on the bag sometimes. The idea here is that every routine should always have a martial arts component. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope to produce some future vlogs on subjects regarding my own personal training, but with more content looking at your training. If you enjoyed this, then please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out clubchimera.com. Thank you.